Hey everybody, it's Joric. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well and having a great day. If you're new to the channel, I like to talk about Portugal, moving to and living here, as well as Europe travel news. If that interests you, please like, subscribe, share the content. Today I want to talk about a question. Is the sun about to set on Portugal's Golden Visa Program? Many of you know this program or are aware of it or have factored it in along your analysis on whether you're going to move and live in Portugal someday. We're no different. When we were looking at Portugal, we started seeing posts about golden visas, so we investigated and determined whether that would be something that would be useful to us. It might be another way to be able to get into the country as opposed to, let's say, a traditional route through a work visa or other types of visas. But after we did our analysis, we realized it just wasn't for us. And in the time that we moved from 2019 to current, the Portugal Golden Visa regime has changed a bit because many of you realize the beginning of 2022, Lisbon, Porto, the Algarve, the Silver Coast area, no longer eligible for the residential piece of the Golden Visa, but there's still opportunities to still be here, but do other pieces of the Golden Visa. And I just wanted to give you some information historically on who's applied, how many people have gotten it, how they got it, meaning what it was for. So in a 10-year period, Portugal's saying about 30,000 people in total have been approved as residents under the guise of Golden Visa. Now that is about 11,000 applicants, so actual primary people applying, and then when you factor in their dependents and family members, there's another little over 18,000 in total that have been family members under part of the reunification, have been a part of that Golden Visa. So it's a little less than 30,000. I think it's 29,500 people have been under this umbrella of Golden Visa in the 10 years it's been available. And the majority of the people in that time, early on, China, Russia, Brazil, and then Turkey, USA, South Africa. And now when we're looking at these numbers, and you're wondering, well, how many people? Like, for example, only 483 people have come through from the United States on the Golden Visa. So it's nowhere near maybe what you're thinking, like tens of thousands, not the case. China, I think, is leading at 5,194 people from China have gained the residency through this program. So to date, about 90% of those people that have been approved, it's been residential real estate property for themselves that they have been able to take advantage of this Golden Visa program. There are not many. In fact, Portugal's stating that only 22 people that have been approved for the Golden Visa had actually gone out and started businesses where they employed 10 or more people. And I think originally the gist with it, if I can read through the lines of what I see in the newspapers and see on television, is I think Portugal, as much as it's helped economically from a real estate standpoint, it hasn't helped with job creation and businesses coming here, let's say under the auspice of being able to get the Golden Visa. So politically, I think some of the people, the leaders, are looking at it going, well, do we really need it? And we already have a number of people coming anyway that want to live here and retire here, and they are now paying more for properties. Maybe that's due to the Golden Visa, but I think that the prices are going to continue to increase throughout the years. So maybe there isn't really a practical need to have it anymore. And the reason I wanted to bring this up to you and make this video is that I've talked to several people this year. And when I say several, maybe 20 or more. And the Golden Visa is sort of their golden ticket. They're really committed to wanting to use that as the platform to get here and be in Portugal. So where I'm going with that is if you're interested in doing the Golden Visa and you really want to do it, I would try to probably start sooner than later. The Prime Minister did not give a deadline. He said that the program's under review, but I don't know if that means it'll take 5 years from them to determine, well, we're not going to do this anymore, or if that'll be 3 months, not quite sure. But there has been enough media outlets posting similar types of articles about the usefulness, or is it pragmatic to have this particular regime in place in Portugal? So because there's more talk about it not being here, that it may be prudent that if you're interested in capitalizing on it, probably want to seriously for 2023, if you haven't begun the immigration process, and golden visa is how you're going to do it or how you really want to do it, probably want to get on that sooner than later, because the EU as a governing body has talked about its member states withdrawing, like as a concept. They don't like the golden visa at all, so they wish that none of the EU countries had it. So my guess is it may be 2 or 3 years down the road, but more of the countries may get rid of the golden visa if they don't think it's a useful tool to be able to get more people to move in, more residents, more tax base, things of that nature. So again, hope you enjoy the videos, hope you enjoy the content. As always, thank you so much for watching and enjoy your travels.